The transition. So, yeah, I'm sure it's different for everybody, but for me, it was kind of gradual. It was when I went to college.
You could always try mushy peas. Good morning, Ollie. Good morning, Mary.
Hello.
Mary's doing her best, and I am getting ready to take the car to get the recalls taken care of, and then I think we're gonna go shopping later after I get back.
Yay!
You guys, we just got to Target doing a little shopping, and yeah, see what we find. We just came out of Target, and look at the sky. Pretty awesome.
So, did you go like from across to across?
I'll do the cross to cross.
I'm tired.
Let's get home, or whatever we're gonna do.
Yeah. I think it's cool how no matter where we are, like, I mean, our lives have been very transient, I'd say.
Yeah.
So, like,
Turn left on Burr Street.
so like when we were in Scotland, it felt like our place, our grocery store, like this is our home. And then we moved to Boston. Well, we came back here, and we stayed at the rehab house, and that was like our grocery store and our roads, and like it felt like home. And now we're here, and it just feels like it feels right. I mean, we've been to this shopping center before, and it felt like we traveled far away, and it was this weird foreign shopping center. And now it's our shopping center, and it's like, for now, this is our home. So I just think it's cool how the Lord gives us a home even when we really don't have one right now. So I think that's cool. Hi, baby cute. I took my medicines. Now it's time for lunch. Childhood memory. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for letting me eat these. They were amazing. I have to say, these taste a little less magical now than they did back then. But hey, when my appetite's not great and I want to eat something and this sounds good, you give your body what it wants. 270 calories, yes please. And that's that. Guess what?
What?
It's Kinder time!
Oh, I didn't even know.
Imagine I just opened all the chocolate off. Hard to do one-handed here. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, P.S. I painted my nails purple. You won't even guess why. CF Awareness Month.
What is it?
Oh, goody.
Is it a Frisbee?
No, thankfully.
What is it?
It's a top. It's two tops.
Oh, the ones with the paper thing?
Yeah. Okay, Kinder, let's talk about these, okay? You know, these aren't the best. They might work okay, but when they have paper paddles on them, it just feels disposable. So next time, let's try not to make these again, ever, okay? Thanks.
Hey guys.
Hello. I worked out for 14. I did 14 minutes on the elliptical today, so 1 minute longer. And
We just did PT. And Mary did her miss. And Ollie boy is passed out for the night. And we're getting to bed here pretty soon.
We had a question from a viewer about the transition from pediatric care in the hospital and clinic and at home, healthcare to transferring to me taking over the healthcare instead of my parents doing it or caretaker. For me, I'm sure it's different for everybody, whether you have CF or a different chronic disease. But I was 17, turning 18, and I was moving away for college. So when I moved away, or that summer before, my parents and I talked with my doctors at my CF clinic about what clinic I should go to in Chicago, which is where I was going to undergrad. So I guess they transferred my records and all of that. I don't really remember all of that.
But the transition to moving to a new clinic made it pretty clear-cut for transitioning to adult care.
Right.
So it'd be a different situation for someone who's staying at the same hospital.
Right. But, like, as far as ordering medications, I get a lot of my medications through a mail order pharmacy, so I get 3 months at a time. And my mom did that all the way through college. The more, like, immediate refills, like if I needed a 2-week course of antibiotics or something like that, I would go get that at the local Walgreens or whatever. But all the 3-month stuff she still took care of. Insurance stuff she still took care of. Of course, scheduling my clinic appointments and all of that I did. So I kind of got to ease into it in that she still did the paperwork, insurance, ordery things, and then I did the kind of hands-on scheduling and doing my IVs and that sort of thing. When I was at home during high school, if there was an early morning IV, my mom would hook it up so that I wouldn't have to wake up super early, or if there was like a little really late one or something. But like through the day, I would do my own IVs and that sort of thing. My port care, I got my port when I was like 16-ish. So she did my port care through the end of high school, and then I guess it was that summer before I moved, I learned how to do it and started doing it myself so that I could do it at college. So yeah, for me, I just kind of gradually grew into it, I guess. And then it's interesting, even though I wasn't transitioning into the adulthood necessarily, but when we got married, we transitioned into how we would handle my health care. And the things that really stress me out, like paperwork, insurance stuff, just stresses me out. He is very gracious to take over that. Ordering medicines, he does that. It's interesting that...
Well, in our first year of marriage, we did most of it together, actually.
Oh, did we?
And that, I think, was helpful because it gave, like, a transition... Because it was a transition for me, it was a transition for you. Right. So we did a lot of it together. I've done a lot of the paperwork all along since we got married. But in terms of like ordering medicines and that sort of thing.
Which, I mean, a lot of that's online now, which is like your thing.
Oh, yeah.
You're smart about that. As far as like keeping all of my medications organized and my IV supplies organized and when I need IV supplies, all of that I do.
You should make a video sometime about like...
IV organization?
Yeah, and like medicine, like organization as a CF patient.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool video. Give this video a thumbs up if you want that.
I'm sure it's different for everybody. I was just watching somebody else's CF video the other day. And it was like her daily routine. And she keeps her medications and stuff in a drawer in her kitchen, which I thought was brilliant. I don't have a kitchen right now, but if I do have a kitchen someday, I think we should try that.
And it's kind of Mary's thing to, like, come up with ways to organize and, like, store things.
Yeah.
Like, she loves going and finding, like, a perfect container for Parmesan or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of fun. I feel like you enjoy changing it up.
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, you guys have seen me do that, like at the rehab house.
Oh, yeah. Organizing IV supplies.
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
And
But
medicines.
anyway, the transition. So, yeah, I'm sure it's different for everybody, but for me, it was kind of gradual. It was when I went to college. But I'm sure this would be a good question for my mom and dad. Like, when did myself, or maybe myself and my sister, start taking over more of our medical care? Because I don't really know. It's always kind of been a teamship between, like, my parents and I of taking care of my body and all of that. But, yeah, they would probably remember better. When she was 13, she started showing more interest in getting her medications organized or whatever. I don't know. I don't remember any of that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But sometime we should make a video about, like, things my parents did as we were growing up. Kind of like growing up with CF, how we grew up with CF. And I'm just saying, I think that there was what was that? It was either doing our therapy consistently for a month or doing it cheerfully, or there was a goal in mind. And when we reached that goal, we got to go get a new kitchen little. That was so fun.
And
We got
not much
the
has
pancakes.
changed because I give Mary the incentive of the dollar store now.
Oh, I used to get that. Okay. At the end of every Toby month,
Nice.
nebulizing Toby, we got to, for me, it was to go to the Dollar Tree and pick something out. And they had, okay, well, I got to save all these. I got to save these for a video.
Yeah, let's talk about this another
Okay.
time.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.